Hey everyone, welcome back. We are installing vinyl plank flooring on this staircase. So these nosings are made out of the exact same flat vinyl that's on the floor. Here at Step Up, we modify them into nosings, and we are going to show you how we go about doing this. So you saw us putting that into place and cutting the 45-degree angle for this open step here. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same on the other side. Anytime you're doing these 45s, you just always want to make sure you're measuring to the outside of what you're needing here. So we're measuring to the outside of that other vinyl. So when it's cut and put into place, those 45s are going to line up perfectly. We always make sure to dry fit everything first. So everything gets cut and set aside before we go ahead with our installation. And that's really important. We're now looking at these risers. So in this case, we're going to be measuring the height that is needed and ripping the board down so that it fits there. And then again, we're going to be marking that spot where we need to make this cut. And this is going to also have to be an angle cut there to get that nice 45 for those risers to connect. This is definitely a unique one here. Often the open ends that we do are on the side of treads, and so the riser doesn't actually come out to be 45'd, but every job has a different scenario, and this one needed this. You'll notice on this job that the baseboards have already been installed here. Definitely not ideal, but in this particular scenario, a contractor had been doing the renovation for the rest of the house. They'd laid the floor at the bottom and at the top before getting in touch with us about doing the stairs. So we have to work with what's there. And so we're just going to mark this up and do a little cutout for the baseboard and then go from there. If you're new to our channel, we are Step Up Vinyl. We are a business that modifies vinyl plank flooring into those stair nosings, and then we do lots of installations, whether it's stairs or the whole job with the flooring, railing, etc. Our channel is full of videos with tips and tricks if you are trying to DIY it or do it yourself. Make sure to check that out, as well as information about buying vinyl flooring. Lots of mixed opinions online, but vinyl flooring is phenomenal for its ability to withstand wear and tear, especially if you have pets or kids or all sorts of different things that would normally wear them down. And that's another reason why it's so great on the stairs and super easy to clean as well. So we're going ahead and getting started on this installation. What you haven't seen is that all of the stairs have already been dry fit and prepped. So when we start this installation, we are going to then continue all the way up the stairs. We've decided to do this 45 glue with the super glue on the angle up here because we definitely didn't want any of that super glue to be dripping down onto that flooring below. So we're just holding that in place for about 2 minutes as that sets, and then we're going to be applying the adhesive. We use PL Premium to adhere the vinyl into place against the wood, but in these cases when there's those 45-degree angles, we just put a little bit of the super glue there on that angled position just to help keep that hold perfect and lined up. And absolutely beautiful. So you can see the PL going on there, and then we're going to slide it into place once we have all the adhesive on, and it's going to give us just such a beautiful finish. Perfect. So for our nosings, we're actually only just going to set them in place for right now. I did say we're going to be gluing from top to bottom, but these particular nosings are actually going to be the last one we do. The reasoning for that is that we are now, as you're going to see, going to be putting the vinyl plank in for this landing. So the landing itself does not actually get glued down, but the nosings would need to. And because we're going to have to be standing on this landing a lot to do the installation for the rest of the stairs, that nosing is going to get shifted around, and we don't want it to be shifted around once it's been glued into place. So we're just going to get this landing all measured, cut, and clicked into place. And then at the very end, we'll add the adhesive for the nosings so that once that adhesive is in place, it's really not going to be moving around very much. You can see some of the ways that we go about measuring some of the unique spots that we need to make sure that everything is clicked in place. And like you saw there, the nosing just jiggling around because it's not glued into place. All right. We're going to continue on there. This particular customer loves those transitions and the variableness. And so we are including those here. Obviously, the boards are long enough that we could have done full boards all along, but each customer has their own wants of the style that they're looking for. And so we, of course, aim to please, and that's what's going on here. So again, with stairs, you often have little bump outs for the stringers or different areas there. So we're going to go ahead and get those cut out before we continue on. This particular customer chose this really deep, dark colored wood flooring. Would look like flooring. It's obviously vinyl flooring here. It seems to really be in style. We've been doing a lot of the darker floors recently, and we'd love to hear what you guys think about that. Do you like the darker wood floor or the lighter? It seems to definitely be one or the other. There's no in between. So let us know in the comment section below what you think of the color. So as you see, the landing is now done, and we're going to go ahead with the stair installation. This is the beauty of the products that we make here, is that even though we call them nosings, there is no lip. Because they're made out of the straight vinyl plank, they click onto that next board, and so we have a nice flat tread that's there, but it's made out of the exact same product. So the care for it, the wearing on it, if it wears at all, the texture, everything is the exact same on the stairs, above the stairs, and below the stairs. We have other videos on our channel on how to measure and cut these, and more detail on this installation process. So we'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and check out those videos there. You can also find us online at stepupvinyl.ca if you'd like to order some nosings or have them made out of your vinyl, or have us come in and transform your staircase. It really is pretty spectacular how much of a difference a staircase done can have on a job, and we'd love to be a part of yours. So you can see here we're coming back, we're putting the super glue on the 45 portion there, and then we're putting the PL on the backing there to secure it in place. Got to move quick with that super glue, but you can have a little bit of wiggle room in your timing, which we are taking advantage of here. Once it's glued into place, especially areas like this, where it's really important that not only one side lines up, but that all those angles line up, we do tape it for the 12 to 24 hours that it takes to set. And then when we come back, this is what we've got. So you can see that beautiful edge there on the landing, and then the stairs continue all the way up. Please hit that thumbs up button if you love this transformation. Check us out at stepupvinyl.ca, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next video for the next spectacular transformation.